keep it down.
A very good evening to you from Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, joined as always by Lee Dixon. And it's Manchester United against Barcelona. What a prospect in the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League.
Well, when United are always drawn against Barcelona, it's a mouth-watering prospect. They're playing catch-up as far as finals are concerned, losing in 2009, 2011. Pep Guardiola getting the better of United on those occasions.
Number 6, Paul Pogba. Number 9, Romelu Lukaku.
Played on the referee Neto. To really show what he can do from the free kick. Yeah, close. Climate as well. Maybe I think they're trying.
Manchester United in a UEFA Champions League semi-final. It has a special ring to it, Lee.
Well, it does, and the talking stops here. Certainly in the semi-finals I've ever played in, sometimes the dressing room goes very quiet because the prize is so big. Well, it does, and the talking stops here. Certainly in the semi-finals I've ever played in, sometimes the dressing room goes very quiet because the prize is so big. Well, it does, and the talking stops here. Certainly in the semi-finals I've ever played in, sometimes the dressing room goes very quiet because the prize is so big.
The attack is Romelu Lukaku. What we expect. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Piqué starts alongside Samuel Umtiti in the middle of the defence. Ivan Rakitic plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And the defenders had better be on their toes because leading the line is Luis Suarez. And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. And now Suarez in full control of the ball here. And the defender takes care of business. Lukaku. Paul Pogba. Matic on the ball. Here is Fred. And Pogba with the pass here. Well, that's the end of that for now. This is Vidal. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Rakitic. And it's a quality pass. Just drifted into the illegal position, offside in the opinion of the officials. Well, as the attacking side, you might dispute it, but offside by a hair.
Yeah, spot on from the linesman, spot on, but he was close.
Matic on the ball. Young. Paul Pogba. Nemanja Matic has it. Piqué with it. Now Busquets. Rakitic on the ball. Coutinho. This is Vidal. Well, can he make this move count? Suarez. Manoeuvring his way forward. This is Vidal. And now Suarez. He cuts it back. It's one of the saves of the season from De Gea. And Barca's corner. And now Suarez. He cuts it back. It's one of the saves of the season from De Gea. And Barca's corner. And he's fired over the corner. Can they slot it home? Thundered clear. Coutinho. Sergio Busquets. Ivan Rakitic. Thundered clear. And Messi. Routine, really. Coutinho. Sergio Busquets. Ivan Rakitic. Matic on the ball. And Messi. Routine, really. I must say, it's always great fun to chronicle a match through the prism of Lionel Messi, watching what he does in a game league.
Well, how much stuff does he do on a pitch? He's just endless. 90 minutes isn't time enough to fit all his brilliance in. Normally goes toe-to-toe with Ronaldo every single season. This season's no different. Well, how much stuff does he do on a pitch? He's just endless. 90 minutes isn't time enough to fit all his brilliance in. Normally goes toe-to-toe with Ronaldo every single season. This season's
Alexis Sanchez. Paul Pogba. Here is Fred. Manchester United getting players forward and moving the ball around. And it's Fred. Can he give them the lead? And Lukaku totally composed with the finish.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores. Can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Back underway in this game. Manchester United with the advantage. Samuel Umtiti. Romelu Lukaku now. Matic on the ball. Here is Fred. And Pogba. Lukaku. And it's a goal for Manchester United.
Well, they inflict a lot of pressure on the opposition, and that time the opposition couldn't cope with it. Well, here's a replay, and they always look better when they hit the crossbar. Just look at the power on that. What a great goal, in off the bar.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. So 2-0 now. This is Vidal. Ivan Rakitic. Suarez. Coutinho. Well, he's setting the table for his team. And this would reduce the deficit. And Luis Suarez with the goal here.
Well, here's the replay. I'm sure the keeper will be looking at his defenders, but what can they do? It's a lovely strike off his laces in the back of the net.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Well, 2-1 it is here.
Goal for FC Barcelona.
Fred with it. This is Jones. Pogba. Well, 2-1 it is here. Romelu Lukaku now. Fred. Here is Fred. Now Paul Pogba. Romelu Lukaku. Here's Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez sends it in, attending to his defensive chores. Here is Fred. Lingard. Romelu Lukaku now, taking care of business defensively here. Will he play it in? Now it's Alexis Sanchez. Beautifully timed. Samuel Umtiti. Young. Fred with it. Nemanja Matic has it. Lionel Messi. Samuel Umtiti. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Sergio Busquets. Rakitic on the ball. Now Busquets. I must say, no shortage of space. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Pogba. Ball's gone. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Lionel Messi in full control of the ball here. It was fired straight at the keeper. No real difficulties for him.
No, decent position from the goalkeeper. Poor shot, to be honest with you.
Fred with it. Lingard. Pogba has it. Given away by Manchester United. Now Busquets. Coutinho. Sergio Busquets. Jordi Alba. The cross is on. Now Busquets. Alexis Sanchez. Lukaku. Paul Pogba.
Linh là nhân chứng ở trận chung kết năm đó. Barca cũng chứng kiến huấn luyện viên có thể giữ sạch lưới và hệ quả tốc độ và sức.
Matic on the ball. Nemanja Matic has it. And it's Fred. And United have the corner. He's driven in the corner. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Suarez gives it a go here. Barcelona have lost possession. Well, every attacker will take issue with a decision like that, but onside, I think the officials got it correct.
Well, you run the risk when you play on the last defender, and he was so close to staying onside.
In position here to protect the ball. Young. Nemanja Matic has it. Potentially freedom for United on the flank. And Pogba. Pogba. Lukaku. And he has been ruled offside here. Can't have been by an awful lot.
Oh, I'm not so sure, but the linesman's got a better view than I have.
Sergio Roberto. Now Busquets. Lingard making his way forward. Now Paul Pogba. Key block from Umtiti. Corner given to United. And he's fired over the corner. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Coutinho. Rakitic on the ball. Piqué with it. Ivan Rakitic. On the ball, Luis Suarez. And now Coutinho. Good ball movement and a decent position here for Barcelona. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. And it's Vidal. Now here's Arturo Vidal. And it's Busquets. And it's Vidal. He's taken on the shot, but he's failed to beat the goalkeeper from there, Lee.
Well, it was well worth the effort, but well off target.
And it's Busquets. The ball with Valencia. Pogba has it. Possibilities for Alexis Sanchez. Lukaku. Rakitic on the ball. Fred with it. Lingard. Here is Fred. He has plenty of support. And it's Fred. Lukaku! Can they convert? And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. That's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is.
Number 9,
Samuel Umtiti. Coutinho. Ashley Young. And Alexis Sanchez. Goalkeeper's ball, and was always going to be. Here is Fred. Corner awarded to Manchester United. Over it comes. Really wanted to get it past the first defender then. Pogba might fancy it. You never really know, Lee, if it's going to come off when you hit it on the volley in that fashion.
Yeah, 0-0. When he struck that, you think, wow, and then all of a sudden you realise where it's gone.
They've ceded possession, Barca. This is Jones. Romelu Lukaku. Ashley Young. Playing with purpose and control. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Ivan Rakitic. Antonio Valencia in possession. Well, it's on nights like these, Lee, covering Manchester United, when you think back to all the greats who've played for the club in Europe. Bobby Charlton, Dennis Law, George Best, Roy Keane, the list goes on.
Well, absolutely. I think there's certain brands around the world you could say literally in every corner of the world and people would know what you're talking about. And Manchester United is one of those.
Corner for Barcelona. And now the delivery. Well, he's missed it, and you have to be opportunistic. A very good evening to you from Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, joined as always by Lee Dixon. And it's Manchester United against Barcelona. What a prospect in the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League.
Well, when United are always drawn against Barcelona, it's a mouth-watering prospect. They're playing catch-up as far as finals are concerned, losing in 2009 and 2011. Pep Guardiola getting the better of United on those occasions.
17, Fred. Number 6, Paul Pogba. Number 9, Romelu Lukaku.
Manchester United in a UEFA Champions League semi-final. It has a special ring to it, Lee.
Well, it does, and the talking stops here. Certainly in the semi-finals I've ever played in, sometimes the dressing rooms goes very quiet because the prize is so big. I don't mind that. I don't mind quiet dressing rooms as long as you produce the noise out on the pitch.
This is the team Manchester United will go with. The highly proficient David De Gea starts in goal. Phil Jones starts with Chris Smalling in defence. Alexis Sanchez plays with Jesse Lingard on the flanks. And the centrepiece of the attack is Romelu Lukaku. This is what we expect from the Blaugrana. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Piqué starts alongside Samuel Umtiti in the middle of the defence. Ivan Rakitic plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And the defenders had better be on their toes because leading the line is Luis Suarez. And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. And now Suarez in full control of the ball here. And the defender takes care of business. Lukaku. Paul Pogba. Matic on the ball. Here is Fred. And Pogba with the pass here. Well, that's the end of that for now. This is Vidal. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Rakitic. And it's a quality pass. Just drifted into the illegal position. Offside, in the opinion of the officials. Well, as the attacking side, you might dispute it, but offside by a hair.
Yeah, spot on from the linesman. Spot on, but he was close.
Matic on the ball. Young. Paul Pogba. Nemanja Matic has it. Piqué with it. Now Busquets. Rakitic on the ball. Coutinho. This is Vidal. Well, can he make this move count? Suarez. Manoeuvring his way forward. And now Suarez. He cuts it back. It's one of the saves of the season from De Gea. And Barca's corner. And he's fired over the corner. Can they slot it home? Thundered clear. Coutinho. Sergio Busquets. Ivan Rakitic. And Messi. Routine, really. Matic on the ball. I must say, it's always great fun to chronicle a match through the prism of Lionel Messi, watching what he does in a game, Lee.
Well, how much stuff does he do on a pitch? He's just endless. 90 minutes isn't time enough to fit all this brilliance in. Normally goes toe-to-toe with Ronaldo every single season. This season's no different.
Alexis Sanchez. Paul Pogba. Here is Fred. Manchester United getting players forward and moving the ball around. And it's Fred. Can he give them the lead? And Lukaku totally composed with the finish.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Well, back underway in this game. Manchester United with the advantage.
Number 9.
Samuel Umtiti. Romelu Lukaku now. Matic on the ball. Here is Fred. And Pogba. Lukaku. And it's a goal for Manchester United.
Well, they inflict a lot of pressure on the opposition, and that time the opposition couldn't cope with it. Well, here's a replay, and they always look better when they hit the crossbar. Just look at the power on that. What a great goal, in off the bar.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. So 2-0 now.
Goal for Manchester United.
This is Vidal.
Lukaku.
Ivan Rakitic. Suarez. Coutinho. Well, he's setting the table for his team. And this would reduce the deficit. And Luis Suarez with the goal here.
Well, here's the replay. I'm sure the keeper will be looking at his defenders, but what can they do? It's a lovely strike off his laces in the back of the net.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Well, 2-1 it is here.
Goal for FC Barcelona.
Fred with it.
Luis
This is
Suarez.
Jones. Pogba. Romelu Lukaku now. Here is Fred. Now Paul Pogba. Romelu Lukaku. Here's Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez sends it in, attending to his defensive chores. Here is Fred. Lingard. Romelu Lukaku now, taking care of business defensively here. Will he play it in? Now it's Alexis Sanchez. Beautifully timed. Samuel Umtiti. Young. Fred with it. Nemanja Matic has it. Lionel Messi. Samuel Umtiti. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Sergio Busquets. Rakitic on the ball. Now Busquets. I must say, no shortage of space. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Pogba. Ball's gone. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Lionel Messi in full control of the ball here. It was fired straight at the keeper. No real difficulties for him.
No, decent position from the goalkeeper. Poor shot, to be honest with you.
Fred with it. Lingard. Pogba has it. Given away by Manchester United. Now Busquets. Coutinho. Sergio Busquets. Jordi Alba. The cross is on. Now Busquets. Alexis Sanchez. Lukaku. Paul Pogba. Matic on the ball. Nemanja Matic has it. And it's Fred. And United have the corner. He's driven in the corner. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Suarez gives it a go here. Barcelona have lost possession. Well, every attacker will take issue with a decision like that, but onside, I think the officials got it correct.
Well, you run the risk when you play on the last defender, and he was so close to staying onside.
In position here to protect the ball. Young. Nemanja Matic has it. Potentially freedom for United on the flank. And Pogba. Lukaku. And he has been ruled offside here. Can't have been by an awful lot.
Oh, I'm not so sure, but the linesman's got a better view than I have.
Sergio Roberto. Now Busquets. Lingard making his way forward. Now Paul Pogba. Key block from Umtiti. Corner given to United. And he's fired over the corner. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Coutinho. Rakitic on the ball. PK with it. Ivan Rakitic. On the ball, Luis Suarez. And now Coutinho. Good ball movement and a decent position here for Barcelona. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. And it's Vidal. Now here's Arturo Vidal. And it's Busquets. He's taken on the shots, but he's failed to beat the goalkeeper from there, Lee.
Well, it was well worth the effort, but well off target.
The ball with Valencia. Pogba has it. Possibilities for Alexis Sanchez. Lukaku. Rakitic on the ball. Fred with it. Lingard. Here is Fred. He has plenty of support. And it's Fred. Lukaku! Can they convert? And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion, he does, and he scores.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. It's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is.
Number 9,
Samuel Umtiti. Coutinho. Ashley Young. And Alexis Sanchez. Goalkeeper's ball, and was always going to be. Here is Fred. Corner awarded to Manchester United. Over it comes. Really wanted to get it past the first defender then. Pogba might fancy it. You never really know, Lee, if it's going to come off when you hit it on the volley in that fashion.
Yeah, 0-0. When he struck that, you think, wow, and then all of a sudden you realise where it's gone.
They've ceded possession, Barca. This is Jones. Romelu Lukaku. Ashley Young. Playing with purpose and control. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Ivan Rakitic. Antonio Valencia in possession. Well, it's on nights like these, Lee, covering Manchester United, when you think back to all the greats who've played for the club in Europe. Bobby Charlton, Dennis Law, George Best, Roy Keane, the list goes on.
Well, absolutely. I think there's certain brands around the world you could say literally in every corner of the world and people will know what you're talking about. And Manchester United is one of those.
Corner for Barcelona. And now the delivery. Well, he's missed it, and you have to be opportunistic. A very good evening to you from Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, joined as always by Lee Dixon. And it's Manchester United against Barcelona. What a prospect in the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League.
Well, when United are always drawn against Barcelona, it's a mouth-watering prospect. They're playing catch-up as far as finals are concerned, losing in 2009 and 2011. Pep Guardiola getting the better of United on those occasions.
17, Fred. Number 6, Paul Pogba. Number 9, Romelu Lukaku.
Manchester United in a UEFA Champions League semi-final. It has a special ring to it, Lee.
Well, it does, and the talking stops here. Certainly in the semi-finals I've ever played in, sometimes the dressing rooms goes very quiet because the prize is so big. I don't mind that. I don't mind quiet dressing rooms as long as you produce the noise out on the pitch.
This is the team Manchester United will go with. The highly proficient David De Gea starts in goal. Phil Jones starts with Chris Smalling in defence. Alexis Sanchez plays with Jesse Lingard on the flanks. And the centrepiece of the attack is Romelu Lukaku. This is what we expect from the Blaugrana. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Piqué starts alongside Samuel Umtiti in the middle of the defence. Ivan Rakitic plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And the defenders had better be on their toes because leading the line is Luis Suarez. And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. And now Suarez in full control of the ball here. And the defender takes care of business. Lukaku. Paul Pogba. Matic on the ball. Here is Fred. And Pogba with the pass here. Well, that's the end of that for now. This is Vidal. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Rakitic. And it's a quality pass. Just drifted into the illegal position. Offside, in the opinion of the officials. Well, as the attacking side, you might dispute it, but offside by a hair.
Yeah, spot on from the linesman. Spot on, but he was close.
Matic on the ball. Young. Paul Pogba. Nemanja Matic has it. Piqué with it. Now Busquets. Rakitic on the ball. Coutinho. This is Vidal. Well, can he make this move count? Suarez. Manoeuvring his way forward. And now Suarez. He cuts it back. It's one of the saves of the season from De Gea. And Barca's corner. And he's fired over the corner. Can they slot it home? Thundered clear. Coutinho. Sergio Busquets. Ivan Rakitic. And Messi. Routine, really. Matic on the ball. I must say, it's always great fun to chronicle a match through the prism of Lionel Messi, watching what he does in a game league.
Well, how much stuff does he do on a pitch? He's just endless. 90 minutes isn't time enough to fit all his brilliance in. Normally goes toe-to-toe with Ronaldo every single season. This season's no different.
Alexis Sanchez. Paul Pogba. Here is Fred. Manchester United getting players forward and moving the ball around.
Và chắc được tiền tiền rồi. Nhưng mà tiền thì không được. Và đây thực sự là mình phải đây.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Back underway in this game. Manchester United with the advantage. Samuel Umtiti. Romelu Lukaku now. Matic on the ball. Here is Fred. And Pogba. Lukaku. And it's a goal for Manchester United.
Well, they inflict a lot of pressure on the opposition, and that time the opposition couldn't cope with it. Well, here's a replay, and they always look better when they hit the crossbar. Just look at the power on that. What a great goal, in off the bar.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. So 2-0 now. This is Vidal. Ivan Rakitic. Suarez. Coutinho. Well, he's setting the table for his team. And this would reduce the deficit. And Luis Suarez with the goal here.
Well, here's the replay. I'm sure the keeper will be looking at his defenders, but what can they do? It's a lovely strike off his laces in the back of the net.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Well, 2-1 it is here.
Goal for FC Barcelona.
Fred with it. This is Jones. Pogba. Romelu Lukaku now. Here is Fred. Now Paul Pogba. Romelu Lukaku. Here's Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez sends it in, attending to his defensive chores. Here is Fred. Lingard. Romelu Lukaku now, taking care of business defensively here. Will he play it in? Now it's Alexis Sanchez. Beautifully timed. Samuel Umtiti. Young. Fred with it. Nemanja Matic has it. Lionel Messi. Samuel Umtiti. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Sergio Busquets. Rakitic on the ball. Now Busquets. I must say, no shortage of space. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Pogba. Ball's gone. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Lionel Messi in full control of the ball here. It was fired straight at the keeper. No real difficulties for him.
No, decent position from the goalkeeper. Poor shot, to be honest with you.
Fred with it. Lingard. Pogba has it. Given away by Manchester United. Now Busquets. Coutinho. Sergio Busquets. Jordi Alba. The cross is on. Now Busquets. Alexis Sanchez. Lukaku. Paul Pogba. Matic on the ball. Nemanja Matic has it. And it's Fred. And United have the corner. He's driven in the corner. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Suarez gives it a go here. Barcelona have lost possession. Well, every attacker will take issue with a decision like that, but onside, I think the officials got it correct.
Well, you run the risk when you play on the last defender, and he was so close to staying onside.
In position here to protect the ball. Young. Nemanja Matic has it. Potentially freedom for United on the flank. And Pogba. Lukaku. And he has been ruled offside here. Can't have been by an awful lot.
Oh, I'm not so sure, but the linesman's got a better view than I have.
Sergio Roberto. Now Busquets. Lingard making his way forward. Now Paul Pogba. Key block from Umtiti. Corner given to United.
Early from Messi, and it took Suarez, Coutinho a bit by surprise. Vital early minutes here.
Rakitic on the ball.
Lúc sau
PK with it. Ivan Rakitic.
đường khá hay của Lukaku. Pogba hay quá, không được. Pha bóng đá rất kịp thời của Ter Stegen. Đường chuyền với một ý đồ cực kỳ sắc nét của Pogba. Nhưng Ter Stegen đã rất tỉnh táo ở pha bóng vừa rồi. Có vẻ như có lỗi việt vị của Mancurafo ở pha bóng này.
Remember, VAR is part of the Champions League now. Had that led to a goal, I wonder whether it would have been reviewed. No need for any stoppages because Ter Stegen did his job. PK.
Here là PK.
Possibilities for Alexis Sanchez.
Hope we don't get any handballs tonight, Martin.
Talking point, or one of the talking points. Tottenham's win over Manchester City. Whom will be a Premier League representative in the semi-finals. Liverpool with a 2-0 success over Porto in the home leg. Not completed the task yet, but a good start. Building a platform. Enhance their chances. The losing finalists, of course, last season.
Lingard. Here is Fred. He has plenty of support.
Arthur.
And it's Fred.
Rakitic.
Rakitic.
Can they convert?
Suarez. The Blues go up again.
For Manchester United, they are on a victory course.
Semedo.
Working with him very well.
Pha chuyển cản tốt của Fred.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target.
Busquets vừa có một pha cuối.
And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Rafa, tốc độ không kịp.
Đấy
là chiến thắng trong vòng vừa rồi là chủ tịch PK.
Defender had his legs going quickly. He knew he had to against that lad.
Arthur. Horiana.
There was a time, Alan, and it's certainly changed for a few seasons now, when the home legs, two-legged European.
Phong độ của hai đội ở thời gian gần đây đang tương đối trái ngược nhau. Barcelona trong 5 trận đấu gần nhất thì họ đã có tới 4 chiến thắng. Đặc biệt là chiến thắng trước cầu thủ Atlético Madrid tại La Liga vòng đấu gần đây khiến cho tinh thần của cầu thủ Barca ở trận đấu ngày hôm nay trở nên tốt hơn. Còn với Manchester United trong 5 trận gần đây thì họ đã phải nhận tới 3 trận thua. Trong đó có tới 2 trận đấu mà Manchester United để thua trước cao thủ Wolverhampton cùng với tỷ số là 2-1.
Through the group as well. Manchester United on the brink of elimination in the round of 16. It's
Semedo.
an extraordinary feat. In the annals
Trận thua bị lỗi gì anh em?
Không
có lỗi gì đâu nhỉ?
They came back from losing 2-0 at home. Paris Saint-Germain 3-1. Contentious.
Coutinho.
Here's Coutinho. No way through.
Busquets.
Barcelona there, backed up by Busquets. Rakitic. Manchester United funneling back, making Barcelona play a bit in front of them, and then take chances with those clever 1-2s to find a way through that they've been matching so far, the home team.
And so much passing on to do.
It's a lovely ball by Busquets.
Messi.
Messi.
Cơ hội.
Far post.
Đã có bàn thắng mở tỷ số dành cho cầu thủ Barcelona. Nhưng đã có lỗi việt vị mất rồi. Rất đáng tiếc.
Well, has Coutinho put his foot in it here? What a pick out from Messi to
xem lại hướng này. Suarez chưa việt vị. Của vậy thổi việt vị ai ta? Cần phải có tình huống VAR.
It's going to be allowed, isn't it? I would imagine.
It looks a good goal, doesn't it?
Yeah.
VAR đang làm việc rồi anh em ạ. Chúng ta cùng xem lại bóng này.
Certainly Messi onside from that little run.
Việt vị làm sao được? Bàn thắng đã được công nhận dành cho các thủ Barcelona. Rõ ràng đây là một thắng hợp lệ dành cho các thủ đội khách.
Got the wrong call, no offside, goal for Barcelona, away goal at Old Trafford after 12 minutes, and it's one of Manchester United's the nemesis, Luis Suarez, who's got it.
Lần nữa chúng ta cùng xem lại bàn thắng này, được chuyền rất hay của Lionel Messi.
Doing the damage, Coutinho trying to get a touch.
Lần đầu cũng là tốt của Luis Suarez. Lần nữa thì hàng phòng ngự của Manchester United đã thi đấu không tốt trong tình huống này. Không có ai theo kèm Luis Suarez cả.
Coutinho missed it. And even if he'd headed it, he would have been onside, the replay showed. Suarez had a deflecting offshore. Manchester United a goal down and
Ashley Young
scoring goals at
hy
home.
vọng với bàn thắng vừa rồi thì trận đấu sẽ hay hơn. Bàn thắng tới từ khá sớm. Lại là một đường chuyền tốt nữa của Messi dành cho Coutinho. Bàn thắng của Luis Suarez được ghi ở phút thứ 13. Trong khi trận đấu này diễn ra thì Smalling cũng đã rất mạnh miệng và anh ấy biết được điểm yếu của Messi. Bây giờ thì phòng ngự của Manchester United đã chơi không tốt ở vòng bóng vừa qua.
Proficient David De Gea starts in goal. Phil Jones starts with Chris Smalling in defence. Alexis Sanchez plays with Jesse Lingard on the flanks.
Was that straight ball from Busquets that I think Solskjaer will be unhappy about?
Messi.
His defenders couldn't get anything on. They couldn't intercept it before it got to Messi.
This is what we expect from the Blaugrana. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal.
Coutinho.
Piqué starts alongside Samuel Umtiti in the middle of the defence. Ivan Rakitic plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And the defenders had better be on their toes because leading the line.
Rakitic cho Semedo.
And underway now in this Champions
It matters
League
the fact that really
first leg.
supports the VAR argument. You're either offside or you're not. And the replay's cleared up any doubt. Semedo's put it in. Young just pops it away over Coutinho.
And now Suarez.
Đây là Jordi Alba.
So the judgment calls that Maybe
And the
just
defender
another
takes
opinion,
care of business.
almost ruling by committee.
Lukaku.
The officials have got to try and get some sort of
On the ball.
organisation on, some sort of consensus on, really.
It's a funny one for the linesman to flag, wasn't it, really? Because there wasn't really a hint of offside.
We are assuming that he flagged because he thought Coutinho had touched.
Felipe Coutinho.
Maybe it was against Suarez in the first place.
But he was not either, even if he had.
No, I just wonder which one
Không
he
kịp.
thought he saw.
Sẽ có quả phóng lên dành cho các thủ môn.
Luis Suarez is back in England against Manchester United.
Well, as the attacking side, you might dispute it, but
Smiling a lot with Ole Solskjaer in the last few months, but certainly not now.
Spot on, but he was close.
Anh em
I'll
chờ
just be
mình chút
looking
nhé.
for his players now to try and settle down, keep a lid on things, gain a foothold in this match, try and build some confidence.
Has it. PK with it. Now Busquets. Rakitic on the ball. Coutinho. This is Vidal. And can he make this move count?
Lukaku.
Manoeuvring his way
His
forward.
versatility. It's his first season with Manchester United. Actually,
And now
came
Suarez.
here when he wasn't 100% fit. That's
Gets it back.
It's well back by Busquets.
Season from De Gea.
Stegen able to deal with it. Headed towards another nervy moment. And certainly going to be a booking for Busquets, who, having been involved in the goal, has defensively not been sure at all.
No, it was all a bit untidy. It came from PK's back pass, actually. Busquets had made a mistake before that.
Thundered clear. Coutinho.
A card for Busquets.
Ivan Rakitic.
Free kick within range for Manchester United.
And Messi.
Not far away with an effort. At 0-0. Might suit Pogba.
Matic on the ball. I must say, it's always great fun to chronicle a match through the prism of Lionel Messi, watching what he does in a game league.
Well, how much stuff does he do on a pitch? It's just endless.
In the brain's
90
trust.
minutes isn't time enough to fit all his brilliance in. Normally goes toe-to-toe with Ronaldo every single season. This season's no different.
Rashford's moved away.
Bây giờ sẽ có một quả đá phạt dành cho các thủ môn.
The goalkeeper.
Người đứng trước bóng cũng là Pogba, cùng với đó là Fred. Rất hồi hộp.
Pogba leaves it to Fred.
Ui dồi ôi, Fred không sút kìa.
Messi having to defend. It's gone out.
Messi. Ashley Young.
Young is there to be hit.
Quả bóng lên dành cho cao thủ Barcelona.
A waste of a free kick that.
Như bóng đập vào người của Smalling. Sau cú đá phạt của
You see Messi scrambling about in those positions, but it just did enough to at least clear the
Đó
lines.
là cú dứt điểm rất tệ của Ashley Young.
Coutinho beaten to it by Lindelof, but here's Messi.
Messi.
Barcelona giving every indication that they really fancy this.
Một chiếc thẻ vàng. Chiếc thẻ vàng dành cho Luxor.
For sure. Bad news for him.
Yeah, he'd done him Messi, hadn't he?
And he will be out for sure in Barcelona next week. Bad news for him. Jotting up procedure.
Yeah, he'd done him Messi, hadn't he?
Well, they inflict a lot of pressure on the opposition, and that time the opposition couldn't cope with it. Well, here's the replay, and they always look better when they hit the crossbar. Just look at the power on that. What a great goal, in off the bar. And the goal scored. Well worked.
Jordi Alba makes the
Phạt
mistake.
công dành cho các thủ môn.
United sees on the turnover.
Ashley Young.
Young. Well, it was a very good idea. Lukaku's turning away in disappointment, but he's going to play it into an area where they can collect it. Had to go early.
Yeah, it did.
Chuyển rất
I
thiếu
mean,
chính xác.
there were more Barcelona shirts back there, although it was a counter-attack. Look at the visitors sprinting back.
Cổ thân Lukaku chạy một mạch lên rồi lại phải lẹt đẹt chạy về.
Pressing up high, trying to stop them playing out.
He's setting the table for his
The
team.
ruling has gone.
And this would reduce the
Last
deficit.
touch,
Luis
Shaw
Diaz.
actually diverted it
Busquets.
in. Suarez's header wouldn't have got in without it.
Cầu này.
Beaten at
Pogba.
Hampton in the Premier League.
Well, here's the
Last
replay.
game,
I'm
there was
sure
an
the
own
keeper
goal
will
in
be
that.
looking at
from
Rafa!
Rashford lining it up.
Không được.
Strike off his laces in the back of the net.
Slightly different
Nỗ lực của Rafa đã nhận được những tràng vỗ tay của các cổ động viên trên sân Old Trafford.
To just get the
Thủ
strike
môn số 10 đang thi đấu rất nỗ lực.
to make sure he kept it down. I know he wants to put plenty of power on it, but again, Barca have been let off there.
Well, 2-1 it is here.
Goal for FC Barcelona.
Fred with it.
Well, 20 minutes have flown
This is
by.
Jones.
Barcelona with more of the
Tiếp tục là
ball,
những phạm lỗi
bags of
của các thủ đâu. Lần này là
potential in
Lindelof.
their play and a goal in the bag as well. Manchester
Here is
United
Fred.
have
And Paul
attacked with
Pogba.
gusto when they have got possession.
Lukaku. Here's Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez sends it in, attending to his defensive chores. Here is Fred. Lingard.
Long way.
Romelu Lukaku now, taking care of business defensively
Busquets.
here. Will he play it in? Now it's Alexis
Piqué.
Sanchez.
PK to stride forward.
Beautifully timed. Samuel Umtiti.
Stayed in play.
Young. Fred with it.
Nelson
Nemanja
Semedo.
Matic has it.
Here's Artur.
Lionel Messi. Samuel
United
Umtiti.
really being pushed back. It is a
Now
back
here's
five,
Arturo
and
Vidal.
Dallo on that left-hand side.
Sergio Busquets.
Not getting a chance to go forward. Semedo's the one calling the tune there, pushing him back.
I must say, no shortage
There he
of
is.
space. Not a very complicated catch
Rakitic.
for the keeper.
Haven't been faultless, Barcelona. Mistake by Jordi Alba a couple of
Pogba.
minutes ago.
Ball's
Busquets had
gone.
a couple of awkward moments, got himself
Now
a booking.
here's Arturo Vidal. Lionel Messi in full control of the ball here. It was fired straight at the keeper. No real difficulties for him.
No,
He's
decent
compared to
position
the
from the
Guardiola
goalkeeper.
team.
Poor shot, to be honest with you.
The general consensus talking to the Spanish media is this
Fred with
team
it.
isn't quite as good as
Lingard.
what Pep did. He's still playing the
Pogba has it.
Barcelona way, and maybe this
Given away by
Barcelona
Manchester United.
be respected for a different kind of identity and not
Ok rồi anh em nhá.
those
Bây giờ thì đã quay trở lại được rồi.
Yeah, they don't close down with the same.
Quét ổn rồi anh em ơi. Ok.
Players like Xavi and Iniesta, how do you replace those kind of talents?
Sergio Busquets. Jordi Alba.
Yeah. It's more what Gunnar Solskjaer wanted from his team. Fred.
Now Busquets. Alexis Sanchez.
Just played short.
Lukaku.
Lúc sau.
Hello, back to Shaw. Now Lukaku is in
Lukaku.
goal. Pogba's in the middle.
Không được.
Rashford picked out.
Đang có một chút gì đó hơi tâm lý
The other two goals
tới
at
từ
Paris,
phía
of
cầu
course,
thủ áo
from
đỏ thì phải.
Lukaku.
Matic on the
Đang có
ball.
những pha xử lý hơi vội vàng. Lindelof.
Yeah, Matic has it.
It's just
Fred.
Fred.
asking for better service, I think.
And United have the corner.
Ok hết chưa anh em nhỉ?
Pogba. That's a really
Pogba.
big night for him if he can impose himself. And Manchester United
Ashley
might
Young.
end up with a positive outcome. It's to be in the comeback category. It's going to happen.
I think he's got the ability to. He's up against Rakitic on that side of midfield.
Tỷ lệ kiểm soát bóng của
Physically, he
cầu
could
thủ
have
trước
pushed
Juventus
himself.
trong 25 phút đã qua là rất thấp,
Suarez gives
chỉ
it
có
a go
24% thôi.
Barcelona have lost
Và
possession.
họ lại còn đang để thua thì
Well, every attacker will take issue with a decision
Here
like
with
that.
Spanish
rất khó để mà
The officials got it
có
correct.
được bàn thắng nếu tiếp tục thi đấu như thế này.
To Juventus, the big young boys. The other team in that qualifying group, 1-0. The goal from Marouane Fellaini, who left the club in the January transfer window.
In position here to protect the
Of course,
ball.
lost 2-0 to PSG.
Young.
Lút sò. Đưa cô đá lốt. Vẫn đang là đá lốt. Pogba. Không được. Không tới được với cái đầu của Lukaku.
Yeah, you'll want a bit more of this, Lukaku, because you'd fancy him up against those two centre-halves with his power and his eye for goal.
And Busquets.
Goal kick.
Lingard making his way forward. And Paul Pogba.
Barcelona wastes no time in taking it.
From Umtiti. Corner given to United.
Spanish squad after a bit of a disagreement. Hung over from the club connection, but now the
and he's fired over the corner. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately.
It's a lovely ball by Ter Stegen. Suarez doing a bit of backing in as well as being held, so it's called even by the Italian referee.
PK with it.
Decent little spell for United, this. See more of the ball.
On the ball, Luis Suarez.
Yeah.
And now Coutinho.
Lindelof.
Good ball movement and a decent position here for Barcelona.
Force back.
Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. And it's Vidal. Now here's Arturo Vidal.
Time for Semedo. Right back to Sergi Roberto.
He's taken on the shot, but he's failed to beat the goalkeeper.
Maybe his pace has won him his place there tonight with the likes of Rashford.
Longley taking a real chance.
Ashley Young.
And Manchester United suddenly been given an initiative.
Kiểm tra lại bị quá tải rồi.
Who thought he was a bit better than he actually turned out to be in this situation.
Yeah, well, it's happened a few times, bit of casual play. Alba does so well to read the danger and scurry inside and get something on it.
Possibilities for Alexis Sanchez.
A bit of a high press, maybe will help Manchester United. Did concede 4 goals recently, a 4-all draw against Villarreal. Generally, defensively, they've been pretty good, Barcelona. Smalling going in. Swing for the ball. Got a bit of the man as well, and United having their best smell now, and down goes McTominay.
Anh cho mình xin 2 phút để mình xử lý nốt cái này vậy.
No avail.
Here is Fred. He has plenty of support. It's Fred. Lukaku. Can they convert?
Smalling.
And it's in for Manchester
I'm going to have this one. I don't care that you're Leo Messi.
No, he's drawn a bit of blood there from Messi. Bloody nose.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score
too strongly about this McTominay, and you can see why.
Slightly different vantage point.
Feels the contact and makes a meal of it. Lucky not to get a yellow card for that.
The concern here is for Barcelona's magician.
That's a tale of 4 goals in this match now.
At the beginning of his career, have such a great record against English clubs. Overall now, in the Champions League, he's 22 and 30 games against English teams. Been involved in the way that they took the lead here. Smalling eyes on the ball.
Goalkeeper's ball.
So that's an old-fashioned English challenge.
He's had to go through Messi to get the ball.
Here is Fred.
It's like a boxer's corner, isn't it?
Corner awarded to Manchester United.
Well, you're pretty lucky to go through a professional career as a player without getting a bang on the nose, and often a broken nose. And referee Rocky saying, look, if he needs further attention, you have to take him, maybe keep him off. Certainly the blood shirt will be out to stop the bleeding.
It's not a bad it's not a bad time to just
fancy
Seems to be
it.
too much on the shirt.
You never really know
In the face.
Just bringing a stop to proceedings because United were doing all the pushing, looking dangerous. So this little break in play won't harm the visitors. Maybe Messi is aware of that. Well, he's certainly got a whack.
It's amazing how this battle goes on with Cristiano Ronaldo toe-to-toe. All sorts of competitions, and Ronaldo, of course, was available tonight for Juventus after an injury spell.
Ashley Young playing with purpose and control. It was a very good-looking move, but
More concern is not so much the stemming the flow of the blood, that can be done, but whether there's any possible head damage done in the way of concussion. Very serious protocols in place these days.
Ok, chúng ta quay trở lại với một trận đấu giữa các thủ Manchester United và các thủ Barcelona. Đây đang là phút thứ 32 và tỷ số vẫn đang là 0-1. Bàn thắng duy nhất của trận đấu tính đến thời điểm này được ghi do công của Luis Suarez ở phút thứ 13. Điểm này thì đang có quá nhiều người xem, thành ra là hệ thống của mình đang gặp quá tải một chút. Nếu các bạn gặp khó khăn trong việc truy cập web thì cũng không cả. Lukaku cho rằng anh vừa bị truy cản trái phép. Thì trọng tài vẫn đang cho trận đấu được tiếp tục. Và để thay đổi một chút phong thủy trận đấu, các bạn đã được nhìn thấy logo của nhà tài trợ 188.fan ở dưới cùng bên phía tay phải màn hình. Đây là website chuyên về dự đoán thể thao. Hiện tại đang có những khuyến mãi dành cho thành viên mới như thưởng lên tới 118%, giá trị lên đến 18 triệu, và kèm theo đó thì sẽ có hoàn trả 1,8% mỗi ngày, cũng như là việc rút nạp rất nhanh. Nếu như gặp vấn đề gì các bạn có thể liên hệ với đội ngũ support và sẽ được hỗ trợ một cách nhanh nhất. Để tìm hiểu thêm các chi tiết ngay vào website 188.fan. Bây giờ chúng ta quay trở lại với trận đấu ngày hôm nay. Một quả ném biên dành cho các thủ môn. Fred, Luis
obvious, but they've got behind the Dalot, Rashford,
Pogba.
Không được.
Lỗi không hiểu ý của Marcus Rashford. Có lỗi của Lionel Messi đối với Frank. Messi đang chảy máu và như đã bị xước. Ngày mai thì hình ảnh không xước nữa rồi, nhưng website thì lại hơi quá tải. Và sau trận đấu hôm nay thì mình sẽ phải nâng cấp lại rất nhiều.
The highly proficient David De Gea starts in goal. Phil Jones starts with Chris Smalling in defence. Alexis Sanchez plays with Jesse Lingard on the flanks. And the centrepiece of the attack is Romelu Lukaku.
Certainly one for the future. Portugal under-20 international, whether Pogba's future is here depends
from the Blaugrana.
how you interpret some of the comments from his agent.
PK starts alongside Samuel Umtiti in the middle of the defence. Ivan Rakitic plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield, and the defenders had better be on their toes because leading the line is Luis Suarez.
Get under this. It's Fred.
And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg.
Playing it the way he was facing. Lindelof.
Với những bạn nào mà đang gặp lag lủng các kiểu thì bạn có thể chuyển qua link HD2 nhé. HD2 nó đang xem rất là ngon.
Desperate to get his hands on another Champions League trophy.
And the defender takes care of business.
Brilliant were they against Manchester United, particularly in 2011. They were pretty good in 2009 in Rome as well. But at Wembley in 2011, not quite United's backyard, but
with the pass here.
home soil.
That's the end of that for now. This is
scintillating.
Lindelof.
Suarez.
Busquets with a touch. Again, Barcelona can't really get hold of the ball in midfield and start.
Với những bạn nào đang ở ngoài website chấm.tv thì rất hy vọng các bạn hãy quay trở lại với website của mình. Khi bạn đang xem ở website khác thì ứng dụng khác thì có phần khiến cho những em xem ở website mình nó đang bị lag hơn. Do những website đó họ đang ghép link của mình về nhưng lại không có cái công nghệ tối ưu đường truyền giống như ở website mình. Rất hy vọng các bạn nghe tiếng của mình thì có thể hỗ trợ mình một chút bằng cách quay trở lại với website 90phút.tv. Rất nguy hiểm. Đó là cú dứt điểm của Coutinho, còn đây là Lionel Messi. Hàng phòng ngự của Manchester United đang có vấn đề. Arthur, Jordianba, Coutinho,
Coutinho
maneuvering his way forward.
booted away by David De Gea.
Just about get away with it. They made a right mess of it, Manchester United. Lindelof with an attempt to clear it, only served Barca's purpose there.
Longley. Jordi Alba. Tomine biting in.
And he's fired
David
over
De
the
Gea.
corner. Can they slot it
It's
home?
a stock in trade, really, this kind of save from him.
Well, it's a straight ball, and Lindelof
các cùng xem lại tình huống này.
doesn't do well enough, but that is a
Rất
good
may là
stop,
vẫn
an
còn đó
important
một
one.
David De Gea.
Ivan Rakitic.
Quick
Ta
move
thấy
with
được
the
tình huống
foot.
phản xạ bằng chân của David De Gea là tốt như thế nào.
Routine, really.
Cũng trong một tình huống tương tự thì ngày hôm qua, Edison Moraes đã không thể cản phá được cú dứt điểm của Son Heung-min.
Held him off so that De Gea could come and claim it.
Must say it's always great
Pogba.
to chronicle a match through the prism of Lionel Messi, watching what he does in a game.
Không có lỗi, không đã có lỗi của Sergio Busquets.
Got to be careful.
90 minutes isn't time enough to fit all his brilliance in. Normally goes
Showed some speed there. Pogba, who's second best, I thought, in that challenge with Busquets.
Mà không chắc ngày nay quá tải liên tục ạ. Rất khó hiểu. Fred,
McTominay.
Tomine,
Alexis Sanchez.
With skill. To go with his obvious strength. Young.
Ashley
Against
Young.
Jordi Alba. Gets his
cơ hội không được.
Manchester United getting players forward
That's one
and
of the
moving
night.
the ball around.
Well, they're growing into this Manchester United.
Can he
The
give
risk,
them
of
the
course,
lead?
is
Rất hay, đó là lúc sau.
to be open.
Totally confirmed.
It almost was. De Gea. It was a game where he played against Tottenham at Wembley. I think he made 4
Đây
saves
thi đấu
with his
ổn
feet.
nhất nơi hàng phòng ngự của
And on this occasion he
MU
goes
có lẽ là lúc sau. Ashley Young vừa để bóng đi ra hết được bây giờ.
This is where he was really second favourite to get there. Managed to get his foot to it, Pogba.
Second yellow
So back
card.
underway in this game. Manchester United with the advantage.
Away.
Samuel Umtiti.
Smalling.
Romelu Lukaku now. Matic on the
Manchester
ball.
United doing their best to try and meet fire with fire.
Yeah, there is a bit of needle in this game, you can see that. He's got to keep a close eye on it.
And it's a goal
Neither team
for
holding back.
Manchester United.
Well, they inflict a lot of pressure on the opposition, and that time the opposition couldn't cope with it.
Smalling,
Well, here's a replay, and they always look better when they hit the crossbar. Just look at the power on that. What a
Rafa.
great goal, in off the bar.
Solskjaer
And the
forsaking
goal
it.
that was scored.
quả đá biên dành cho các thủ môn.
Touchline level. Young recognising the need to keep the tempo up here. Keep Manchester United on the front foot. Another pass that I don't think Lukaku really anticipated, but McTominay was first to the second ball. Here is
Rất
Lukaku.
hợp lý.
Rashford. Pogba's in the middle.
Đây rồi!
Coming round
Không
the
được
back.
ạ.
Real headed chance with Dalot.
Đó là cú đánh đầu của Diogo Dalot.
He never attacked
Rất
that
đáng
with
tiếc.
any conviction.
Cơ hội ngon ăn nhất mà các thủ môn đã tạo ra.
It's a simple header just to get on target. First of all, but what a mess he
Luis
makes of
Suarez
it.
thực hiện tốt bao nhiêu thì Diogo Dalot lại có một phản đánh đầu tệ bấy nhiêu.
Well, here's the replay.
Jordianba đang bị đau.
We'll be looking at his defenders, but what can they do? It's a
Sure, he wants the help of Mrs. McTominay and Young.
Young đang không hài lòng với Jordi. Jordi tự lao vào người của Ashley Young. Sau đó thì anh nằm sân.
Yeah, I don't think he saw Young, to be honest.
Anyway, it is a throw, which was the original decision.
Well, 2-1 it is here.
It was just missed with the header.
Fred with it.
Để tránh cái trường hợp bị quá tải như hôm nay thì chút nữa cũng như là những trận đấu sau anh em hãy giúp mình là vào web nó sớm hơn khoảng từ 5 đến 10 phút. Lúc nãy đúng 2 giờ thì anh em vào ồ ạt quá khiến cho web nó bị quá tải. Nếu anh em vào nó từ từ chút một thì nó sẽ không bao giờ bị tắc đường. Cũng giống như anh em lưu thông vào buổi sáng thôi. Bây giờ cao điểm thì thường nó tắc là điều hiển nhiên. Nếu anh em mà đi làm sớm một chút thì đường nó sẽ bớt tắc. Chỉ vào sớm khoảng 5-10 phút thôi nhưng mà nó sẽ rất là khác bọt. Rất hy vọng là anh em những trận sau thì có thể vào sớm giúp mình một chút. Thứ 42 rồi. Cơ hội đã đến với cầu thủ Manchester United nhiều hơn. Nhưng nó vẫn chưa thật sự rõ ràng. Pogba.
Rashford.
Đã có lỗi của
straight offside.
Rashford của Việt Vị. Arthur.
I must say, no shortage of space. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper.
Good score in Liverpool goal against Manchester United in the Europa League.
Pogba. Ball's gone. Now here's Arturo Vidal.
Takes the free kick with a backspin on it.
Mình hứa anh em là hiệp 2 mọi thứ nó sẽ ok hơn rất nhiều.
Manchester United players trying to get a physical challenge on their opponents every time. Disrupt their rhythm if they can.
Pogba has it. Given away by
Manchester United. Messi
with a chance to cross. And out by Lindelof. Stretched by Rashford. Messi could be in here. Continued return. Rashford.
Coutinho.
Out for the stray header. Manchester United had dropped everyone back for the original corner.
Sergio Busquets. Jordi Alba.
Arthur.
The cross is on.
Barcelona will be fairly pleased to hear the half-time whistle, given the pressure they've been under.
Alexis Sanchez.
Just to regroup.
Lukaku. Paul Pogba.
Smalling.
He's so annoyed, Solskjaer, about the way the team started, because Barcelona certainly had an early initiative, which led to a goal which was in keeping with the balance of the game.
Rất hợp lý.
Relatively early
Lúc sau. Pogba. Tominay.
United have the corner.
It's out to Young. He's beaten to it.
Và tranh cướp không dứt khoát của Ashley Young.
Arthur. It's a real grafter. Busquets.
Rakitic. Luis Suarez.
Done by Rakitic.
Worked really hard in that middle ground, Manchester United, to get close to the Barca players, to nick it quite often.
Barcelona have lost possession.
Easy to keep that up though.
Well, every attacker will take issue with a decision
Một
like
trận đấu
that,
không còn nhiều thời gian. Và nếu như các bạn có những nhận định dự đoán về kết quả của trận đấu này, truy cập ngay vào website 188.fan. Thì vào website này cũng đang có rất nhiều những khuyến mãi cho các thành viên mới, như thưởng 118% lên đến 18 triệu đồng, cùng với hoàn trả 1,8% mỗi ngày. Để tìm hiểu thêm, các bạn hãy truy cập vào 188.fan. Messi. Tôi đang thấy Captain hét rất to ở bên trận đấu giữa Vivo và Ajax. Không biết là có biến gì rồi.
Would have been a miraculous finish, this.
Can't have been by an awful lot.
And the little flip by Coutinho.
Chút nữa thì muốn nghe giao lưu văn nghệ thì bạn hãy chuyển qua trận đấu giữa Juve và Ajax nhé. Nên trận đấu đấy thì đang được bình luận trong studio thì bọn mình mới hát được. Đấy. Chúng ta nghe
Headed on by Lukaku. Rashford supporting him.
Không được.
Lukaku again. Took away by Pico. And Semedo recognising the value of just whacking it forward. It's dropped for Coutinho, whose touch was very good. And Rakitic quick to join in. The best ball.
Messi.
But he's understandably
Luis Suarez.
Something of it. And Suarez loses out.
Không, đó là Pogba. Đã có lỗi của Semedo đối với Pogba.
United, but it does allow Barcelona to get back into their defensive shape.
It's been a really good first half of football. He might not appreciate that at the moment. He's got work to do at half-time, but it's been a cracking contest.
On the ball, Luis Suarez. And now Coutinho. Good ball movement and a decent position here for Barcelona.
As a substitute, but
they had a decent reading of that
in Barcelona, not against Barcelona, but to win the Champions League.
Như vậy là trong trận đấu giữa Ajax và Juventus thì đã có bàn thắng mở tỷ số của Cristiano Ronaldo. Và một trận đấu đó cũng đã kết thúc với phần thắng tạm nghiêng về phía cầu thủ Juve. Ajax là những người kiểm soát bóng nhiều hơn trong hiệp 1, nhưng Juventus lại mới là đội ghi được bàn. Pogba, Lukaku. Vẫn nào Lukaku. Rất khỏe. Nhưng hiệp 1 của trận đấu cũng đã kết thúc. Hiệp 2 sẽ là hiệp đấu mà Manchester United phải thay đổi rất nhiều. Một hiệp đấu tốt của Lionel Messi cùng với các đồng đội. Họ đã có được bàn thắng điều quan trọng nhất. Bây giờ bọn mình xin phép đi uống nước cũng như đi chỉnh lại một chút về website để có thể hiệp 2 tốt hơn cho anh em nhé.
Dallo had a genuine chance at the far post. They fought hard to win the ball, trying to press Barcelona, particularly in midfield. Busquets has had some problems. He's been booked. There's a lot still to come in this first leg, but at half-time at Old Trafford, it's Manchester United 0, Barcelona 1.
Well, plenty to talk about out of that first half as we look at Lionel Messi. A little bit banged up, Craig Moore, Paul Ocon and Brett Holman alongside me. Good news for you. A lot of people wrote off Man United. They've conceded just the one time. But Rory, to you first, Barcelona, they've had so much of the ball. Have threatened as much as you expect in terms of giving shots.
No, I think that the only other shot other than the goal was the one late on there. And it makes it really good yes, they've had a lot of possession. Man United
just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. I want something just like this. I want something just like this. Something
United is one of those.
Corner for Barcelona. Now the delivery. Well, he's missed it, and you have to be opportunistic. A very good evening to you from Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, joined as always by Lee Dixon, and it's Manchester United against Barcelona. What a prospect in the knockout stages on the UEFA Champions League.
Well, when United are always drawn against Barcelona, it's a mouth-watering prospect. They're playing catch-up as far as finals are concerned, losing in 09, 2011. And Guardiola getting the better of United on those occasions.
因为我刚好遇见你，留下足迹在梦里，风吹花落泪如雨，因为不想分离，因为刚好遇见你，留下失恋的期许，如果再相遇，我想我会记得你。
Stops here, certainly in the semi-final side of the playing. Sometimes the dressing room goes very quiet.
Your eyes, holding you here by my side. You are the one, my destiny. Dreams become reality. Like the ocean's big story. Just pray you'll never leave. You're the one, my everything. Still, if time takes you from me, I won't be afraid. I know I'll see you again. 因为刚好遇见你，留下失恋的期许。如果再相遇，我想我会记得你。遇见你，留下失恋的期许。我想我会记得你。
Champions League semi-final first leg.
Right from the start, you lured me in, took me to places I've never been. I think I'm in love.
And now Suarez in full control of the ball here.
He rearranged the map I made, but I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love.
Lukaku.
Now am I crazy or can no one understand that I'll never find a better man? I'm just imagining a life without my baby, and I know this life ain't meant to be lived without. I know this life ain't meant to be lived without. calls. Throw the beacons, copy this whiskey drunk. I hear your heart that does all the talking. Hurry up, you got no time to waste. Cause this is the man I'm loving for always. And the honest to God, truth of the matter, I just can't see my life going on without you.
Alexis Sanchez. Lukaku now. Matic on the ball. Here is Fred. Lukaku. And it's a goal for Manchester United.
Well, they inflict a lot of pressure on the opposition, and that time the opposition couldn't cope with it. I'm sure the keeper will be looking at his defenders, but what can they do? It's a lovely strike off his laces in the back of the net.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Timed.
For all the times that you rain on my parade, and all the clubs you get in using my name.
With it.
You think you broke my heart, oh girl, for goodness sake. You think I'm crying on my own, well I ain't. And I didn't want to write a song, cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care, I don't. But you still hit my phone up, and maybe I'll be moving on. And I think it should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong. And I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on, but now I know. I'm better sleeping on my own. Cause if you like the way you look that much, then baby you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself.
When you told me that you hated my friends, the only problem was with you and not
fixture at Old Trafford. The United players are running up and talk about the guy. This is what you want to see, Brett.
Yeah, well, we were talking about it before the game. If you see that Old Trafford crowd, then that's all the desire and the excitement you need. When you see that crowd cheering for you, then let's go for it. But obviously, you have to be very cautious because you've got a second leg to play for, so you can't get too excited.
Yeah, Paolo, we talked about potential, I don't know, changes in approach, or maybe Schwartzy says more of the same. What will Barcelona be thinking?
Yeah, I think they'll want to get the second and really put this tie, you know, out of the hands of Man United, and they will know what, you know, and remember what Man United did away in Paris, and I think that's why should Man United lose this, I don't think they'll see it as the end of the world, although going to the camp now knowing that you need to beat Barcelona over 90 minutes will probably, you know, be too difficult. So I think Man United right now will be feeling you know, okay, and they'll be looking forward to you know, if they can get a goal in this second half.
Everyone but Messi running out. He's obviously taking his time. The Red Devils, they've had to wait a minute or so. But do you... well, let's just go the second half, shall we? It is huge. We'll go back to Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
They certainly offered hope for their supporters.
No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned.
He's not yet lost in this first leg. There's some committed passages of play. One real chance that...
Chào mừng quý vị và các bạn cùng quay trở lại với hai trận đấu giữa cầu thủ Manchester United và cầu thủ Barcelona. Kết thúc 11 thì tỷ số đang tạm thời là 0-1 nghiêng về phía cầu thủ Barca với bàn thắng được ghi do công của Luis Suarez. Trong khi đó thì ở trận đấu giữa cầu thủ Ajax Amsterdam và cầu thủ Juventus thì đã có bàn thắng gỡ hòa dành cho cầu thủ Ajax ngay sau khi tiếng còi bắt đầu hiệp 2 được cất lên.
Dello. Goes down by Semedo.
Potentially freedom for United.
Carrick on the right there was Manchester United squad jousted pretty regularly with Barcelona.
And he has been ruled
rồi, hiệp 2 thì có vẻ mọi thứ đã ổn hơn.
I'm not so sure, but the linesman's got a better view than I have.
I've seen in some parts here as son of
Piqué.
Favourite choice of the former boss.
Quả đá biên dành cho cầu thủ áo đỏ. Không biết là trong hiệp 2 trận đấu này thì sẽ như thế nào đây?
Positive attitude. Manchester United need that tempo to their play.
Corner given to United.
Cleverly settling for the goal kick. He went through the emotions when the ball went into the net. Thought his team had scored, then thought it had been ruled out.
And he's fired over the corner. Nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately.
Rescue and his team's rescue, and rightly so. Disputing the merit of the review.
It'd be a big one for him, wouldn't it?
Ánh sáng hiệp 2 có vẻ chất lượng hơn rồi đúng không anh? Mình đang thấy nó lành lên rất nhiều so với hiệp 1. Nó cũng không bị quá tải nữa rồi. Hiệp 2 trận mình mới nâng cấp nhanh, mua thêm chút này nọ lọ chai để đỡ bị quá tải. Để tiện cho anh em theo dõi thì mình sẽ đọc lại đường ra sân của cái đội trong hiệp thứ 2 này. Bên phía cầu thủ Manchester United từ hàng số 1 David De Gea, số 2 Lindelof, số 12 Chris Smalling, số 23 Luke Shaw, số 18 Ashley Young, số 17 Fred, số 39 Scott McTominay, số 6 Paul Pogba, số 10 Diogo Dalot, số 9 Lukaku, số 10 Marcus Rashford. Bên phía cầu thủ Barca họ sẽ ra sân với thủ thành áo số 1 Marc-André ter Stegen, số 18 Jordi Alba, số 15 Lenglet, số 3 Gerard Piqué, số 2 Semedo, Số 8 Arthur, số 5 Busquets, số 4 Rakitic, số 10 Lionel Messi, số 9 Luis Suarez và số 7 đó là Coutinho. Ashley Young sẽ có một quả đá phạt góc dành cho các thủ môn. Trọng tài bắt chính trong trận đấu này đó là trọng tài người Ý Gianluca Rocci. Cú đá phạt góc này sẽ là cơ hội để cho Smalling cũng như Lindelof có thể thể hiện được khả năng của mình. Một hàng phòng thủ của MU đã thi đấu không thật sự tốt. Không được. Khá lỗi. Rất tệ ở Fred.
United lads, they're going to be conscious of Barcelona disrupting their rhythm, taking the time with these restarts.
Suarez.
Combinay rất hay. Tay rồi. Nhưng trọng tài không nhìn thấy, đang yêu cầu VR trợ giúp. Trận đấu vẫn đang được tiếp tục. Các cú xéo lại tình huống quay chậm này. Đúng là bóng đã chạm vào tay của Busquets. Rất rõ ràng ạ, nhưng lại trọng tài không thổi phạt.
PSG. VAR in Paris a month ago.
Corner awarded to Manchester United.
Turned seeming defeat to sensational victory for Manchester United. Rashford's first penalty in senior football for his club anyway. Or did he hammer it in? Show some nerves. Maybe there from Lindelof. Press again. McTominay leading the athleticism there in midfield. Arthur.
Pogba might fancy it.
Semedo.
You never really know
Get away.
if it's going to come off when you hit it on the volley. And
that's partly why Dallo is there.
When he struck that, you think, wow, and then all of a sudden you realise where it's gone.
His touch been that good tonight. Lukaku.
Rafa không được. Đó là tình huống chi cản của Gerard Piqué.
Yeah, it's a big night for him. He'll be really keen to have a good game, and he is doing so far. Gerard Piqué.
Playing with purpose and control.
Gallows try.
It was a very good looking move.
Không có lỗi.
Get up, get on with it by the referee, but Manchester United get on with it. McTominay, Young. Decent start to the second half from the home team.
Ôi giời ơi, Rafa. Volley lại đưa bóng không trúng đích.
Lukaku. They're playing at a high tempo United, but when it comes to those moments,
Ashley Young.
Composure just to slow down.
Great work by Young.
Không có gì khó khăn.
By Busquets.
Corner for Barcelona.
Coutinho, Arthur trying to keep their composure. Barcelona, Manchester United trying to get all over them really. And they stop Barcelona crossing the halfway line.
Yeah, this crowd making some noise now.
Smalling.
Now the delivery.
Came quickly to Rashford. A fist of Ter Stegen.
It is a snatched effort, so easy to do it. You're really keen to get one on target and you take it too early.
In the commentary position, joined as always by Lee Dixon, and it's Manchester United against Barcelona. What a prospect in the knockout stages on the UEFA Champions League.
Well, when United are unbeaten in the Champions League, it's a mouth-watering prospect. They're playing catch-up as far as finals are concerned, losing in 09, 2011. Pep Guardiola getting the better of United on those occasions.
0-0 in France against Lyon. 5-1 home win.
Semedo
getting past Dallo, who recovered well.
Dalot đã chặn được đường tạt bóng của Semedo.
Well. Piqué. Dalot's there again.
Lukaku.
Strength from Lukaku. It is fast and furious at Old Trafford.
Rất hay.
The faster it is, the more furious it is, the better it is for Manchester.
Đây rồi, không được.
There was a gap there.
Đường truyền rất có ý đồ của Fred dành cho Rashford. Đáng tiếc là cầu thủ áo số 10 phía mù lại không thể khống chế được bóng.
Longley got drawn across to the other side of Piqué. Piqué and Jordi Alba that the space was.
Certainly in the semi-finals I've ever played in, sometimes the dressing room goes very quiet.
Smalling's header.
The prize is so big. I don't mind that. I don't mind quiet dressing rooms as long as you produce the noise out on the pitch.
Are Manchester United wearing Barcelona down here?
This is the team Manchester United will go with.
Fred.
The highly proficient David De Gea starts in goal.
Needs, as you say, Alan, a bit of composure in that attacking third. The final ball.
Sanchez plays with
Short touch in front of goal.
And the centerpiece of the attack is Romelu Lukaku.
Tại thì website chúng chấm thi đã ổn định trở lại. Anh em nào đang ở website khác hoặc ứng dụng khác mà nghe được tiếng của mình thì có thể quay trở lại với bọn mình nha.
Rashford and Martial on the bench. Jesse
Lingard too. Này thì các bạn hãy truy cập ngay vào website chính.tv.
Some point.
Chút nữa thì đường link mà nằm ngoài website của mình thì nó sẽ bị hạ xuống để tránh ảnh hưởng tới chất lượng cho những em đang theo dõi trên web của mình.
Messi. He nearly stole it away from Busquets. He knew it.
Coutinho.
Suarez having a look at the referee, saying, "Look, they're flying into us." And it is a foul. We'll have the free kick.
And the defender takes care of business.
Here's Semedo.
Lukaku.
Bit of key ball by Barcelona. There's hardly been any of it. This first 10 minutes of the second half.
Suarez, Messi.
Here is Fred.
Coutinho.
With the pass
Messi.
here.
Không được.
Forced into a stray ball.
Chuyển sửa lưng Jordi Alba.
Got to him so quickly there, a couple of United shirts. Forced him into doing something quicker than he wanted to. Not often you can say that.
And it's a quality pass. Just drifted into the illegal position, offside in the opinion of the officials.
Well, it's hard going for Barcelona, but they still have this precious one-goal lead.
Yeah, spot on from the linesman, spot on, but he was close.
Fred. Put out by Semedo. Rakitic.
On the ball.
Rất bình tĩnh.
Suarez. Squeezed it on for
Semedo.
Busquets.
Chỉ có Busquets dành cho Coutinho.
Jordi
Alba.
Barcelona might feel is that Manchester United would find it hard to sustain such a tempo.
Can he make this move count?
Rest of the game.
Fred.
There might be gaps
to
exploit. There are precious few at the moment.
Câu này quả ném biên dành cho các thủ áo đỏ.
An 8-day gap, haven't they, from their last game? United, as opposed to Barca, who had one at the weekend, that might go in their favour.
Dalot. Pogba.
Here's Pogba.
Đường chuyền rất chính xác cho Ashley Young.
Now Young. Rashford.
Không được.
By Jordi Alba. Poor ball.
Fred.
Fred shot.
Dứt điểm trúng đầu của Gerard Piqué.
One here against Coutinho.
Ivan Rakitic.
Jordi Alba comes out. McTominay.
Đường chuyền không biết là dành cho ai nữa.
Lukaku and Rakitic can only just slide at it.
Lưng nhỏ.
Kept in by Smalling, who's pushing on himself.
I must say, it's always great fun to chronicle a match.
Barcelona not in any hurry to push up from the back here. Looking at them.
It's just endless.
90
minutes isn't time enough to fit all this brilliance in. Normally goes toe-to-toe with Ronaldo every single season. This season's no different.
Coutinho.
Hình này khéo.
Sympathy for Messi and Manchester United come again, having won.
Ashley Young.
The ball again strongly and fairly.
Lukaku.
Nicely done. Look at the room for Fred here.
Hay. Làm gì đây? Không hiểu ý nhau. Ý đồ của Pogba là tốt nhưng Ashley Young lại không hiểu được ý đồ này. Và xác định bóng đã chạm vào tay của Luxor. Tình huống này khá kín thì nhìn rất rõ. Nãy thì Busquets có tình huống bóng chuyền, trọng tài lại không nhìn được.
Natural shape.
So back underway in this game. Manchester United
tough for the
with
players
the advantage.
to read the minds of the officials. I'm sure there'll be a briefing whichever way it goes. These briefings usually last about 10 minutes and have to be remembered for the rest of the
Barca có
season.
bóng mình hét cũng rất to mà anh em. Bảo mình
long leg.
Mỗi MU cầm bóng mình nói to.
Just feel, of course, there's a second leg to come, but this is such a vital phase.
Đã có lỗi của Messi.
Manchester United are going to get to the semi-final. They've got to get something from this period where they're making Barcelona frown and fret.
Yeah, I think that's fair to take a 1-0 defeat to the new camp would be a big ask.
Just look at the power on that. What a great goal in off the bar.
Pogba. Frank.
They do have a very good away record. They've beaten Juventus away. They've beaten
Ashley Young.
PSG away.
Smalling.
Pogba.
Diogo Dalot.
Pass. Well taken by Dalot.
Không vượt qua được Semedo. Trên băng ghế dự bị ngày hôm nay thì huấn luyện Ole Solskjaer còn có những cái tên như Anthony Martial, Juan Mata, Hessin, Gattuso, Marco Rojo, Andrea Pereira và thủ thành Sergio Romeo. Nếu như hàng tấn công của Quỷ Đỏ tiếp tục không thi đấu hiệu quả thì có lẽ sẽ có những sự thay đổi người. Anthony Martial và Hessin, cái tên có thể tạo ra đột biến, khả năng sẽ được đưa vào sân sau phút 75.
These two clubs. Wonderful meetings in this competition down the years.
Ashley Young. Chuyền hay dành cho Rashford.
From the neutral point of view.
Trọng tài xác định đã có lỗi của Langley.
He's looked a bit stretched at times, the Frenchman. Drawn into making that challenge.
Well, 2-1 it is here.
Goal for FC Barcelona.
Fred with it. This is Jones. Pogba.
Jose Mourinho was in charge. He really built a team of tall players, didn't he? They're not all involved here tonight. But there's decent representation.
Lukaku. Here's Alexis Sanchez.
There's Fellaini when you want him.
Attending to his defensive chores. Here is Fred. Lingard.
Young fires it in, pretty flat.
Taking care of business defensively here. Will he play it in? Now it's Alexis Sanchez. Beautifully timed. Samuel Umtiti.
Young can cross.
Quả ném biên dành cho các thủ môn.
Fred with it.
Jordi Alba.
Nemanja Matic has it.
Pogba, sao lại có hai quả bóng này?
Great shot, good defending by Barcelona.
Rồi trên sân đã có tới hai quả bóng.
Back with the block. Drops back into defensive shape again.
Those midfielders for Manchester United, Fred on the ball here, Pogba, McTominay, they've done really well tonight.
Gallows ball. Get it.
Tài bảo đá tiếp đi, bóng chưa chạm tay.
Semedo. Yeah, you mentioned Rashford not quite being at it. Of course, he's been injured. He's also been ill as well.
Lionel Messi.
Very much.
Tuần này là không có giật lag gì nữa rồi anh em nhé. Mình vừa đang check đây là không giật lag gì nữa. Anh em nào mà có giật lag gì thì phải xem lại mạng thôi.
Rakitic.
Fred with it.
Did look at the start, Alan, didn't it? That Barcelona would pass their way through the evening. All credit to Manchester United. They haven't allowed that to happen.
Yeah, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of organisation as well. desire.
Semedo
Provided all three so far.
Arthur.
Phút thứ 63 của trận đấu và để đưa ra những dự đoán của mình về trận đấu ngày hôm nay, các bạn thể truy cập vào website 188.fan. Website đang có rất nhiều những khuyến mại ưu đãi cho thành viên mới, như thưởng ngày 118%. Số tiền sẽ lên tới 18 triệu, cùng với đó là hoàn trả 1,8% mỗi ngày. Ở đây cũng là website có rất nhiều những sản phẩm khác như thể thao casino và trò chơi số. Website cũng có sự bảo mật tuyệt đối cho thông tin cũng như là danh tính của người chơi. Và để tìm hiểu thêm thì các bạn hãy truy cập ngay vào 188.fan. Arthur. Trong trận đấu giữa Ajax và Juventus thì có vẻ nó đang diễn biến hay hơn trận đấu giữa Vivo và Barcelona. Không phải Juventus mà Ajax mới là những cầu thủ đang thi đấu tốt hơn. Họ đang ép các cầu thủ Juventus. Rồi, không được. Đó là cú dứt điểm của Luis Suarez. Lưới của David De Gea đã rung lên, nhưng nó rung từ phía bên ngoài. Rất hay của Semedo. Không có quá nhiều tác động của hàng thủ Manchester United ở tình huống này, đơn giản là Luis Suarez sút ra ngoài mà thôi. Arturo Vidal sẽ đưa vào sân để thay thế cho Felipe Coutinho.
Vidal. Much European experience.
Khi đó thì Arthur cũng được đưa ra nghỉ để nhường chỗ cho Sergio Roberto.
In midfield, he's a utility player for Arthur, and Anthony Martial is getting revved up for Manchester United.
Luso.
I think it's more of a 4-4-2 now for Barcelona.
Vãi công Fred ạ. Anh em Fred mình cảm thấy rất quan ngại rồi.
Messi rather. Suarez and the D at the end.
Có thể đưa Andres Pereira vào sân được không ạ? Anh Xuân Sa ơi. Ôi, không được. Đó là cú dứt điểm của Hodianba. Đường chuyền của McTominay dành cho Lukaku. Không có gì khó khăn đối với chủ tịch Pique. Đúng là bàn thắng của Barcelona lúc nãy thì mình có xem thông số thì là Luso phản lưới em ạ, chứ không phải là được tính cho Luis Suarez. Messi, Sergio Roberto. Không được. Một pha truy cản chính xác của Luso. Và đáng tiếc.
Maybe worried for a second, but it did seem a clean challenge.
Lukaku.
Lukaku.
Không có gì khó khăn đối với Ter Stegen.
Ter Stegen. It was quick and direct.
They do need a little more from their strikers, United, but this was Sergio Roberto going forward, and yeah, sure gets it.
Well, it was well worth the effort, but well off target.
Jan Vertonghen, the Tottenham defender, saying after the game last night against Manchester City that you have to defend a different way with VAR around. Maybe referring to the handball, but Suarez, who's had a bit of a rough treatment tonight.
Bây giờ thì Anthony Martial sẽ được đưa vào sân. Anh đưa vào sân để thay thế cho Lukaku. Rồi ôi, sao lại thay mất cây hài của tôi ra thế này?
But if you like Luke Shaw, then you know you've played the ball. Well, even if a penalty is given, you know the VAR is going to get justice. So you can play a different way with a bit more confidence as a defender, possibly. Of course, you get that awful fear. You do commit a foul, and it hasn't been spotted, but it might be picked up on review. We'll see.
Messi.
Messi.
He has plenty of support.
Không có gì khó khăn với David De Gea.
Suarez, who's lifting a bit.
You can't say De Gea has been all that busy tonight. They had that shot to save from Coutinho with his foot, but not been under a lot of pressure, really.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do, and on this occasion he does, and he scores.
First chance for Martial.
Ashley Young.
In comes Young.
Không hiểu chuyện cái gì luôn.
Scuff clearance, but they can break out Barcelona unless Fred can get us back, and he does from Sergio Roberto. That's good play from the Manchester United midfield man who's been struggling to get a regular berth.
That's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it
Tiền An
is.
bảo chuyển thấp thôi anh mới đỡ được.
Always see Martial through the middle.
It's a different sort of challenge for those Barcelona central defenders.
Very good work by Fred again. And because of it, Barcelona concede the free kick. An equaliser would not be inappropriate, really, with the way that United have gone about their second half.
No, not at all. Well, they played in the first half for the most part, to be honest.
Corner awarded to Manchester United.
It's a good position.
They've had one from Rashford. It's just off target. One from Fred that hit the wall. I was going to say, is it time for Pogba, but it's going to revert at least to a choice between the two who've taken the earlier ones.
Really wanted to get it past the first defender then. Pogba might fancy it.
Backpedal with purpose.
Interesting, they've only got a 2-man wall there. They want to make sure that
Rashford
Ter Stegen can see it, which he could.
He couldn't see it in the end. It went too high.
He's not got those quite right tonight.
Just leaning back a bit, wasn't he?
And the margin for error on those is so small.
Barcelona wasteful.
This is Jones.
Putting their ball, and then the yellow card for Vidal for leaving a foot in on Fred.
And control. That was a very good looking
sooner
move,
on than booked.
No end product. Ivan Rakitic. Antonio
Certainly didn't
in possession.
catch him with his feet.
But it's on night
So he's a little annoyed.
Covering Manchester United when you think back to all the greats who played for the club in Europe. Bobby Charlton, Dennis Law, George Best.
The
most recognisable haircut on the pitch.
There's certain brands around the world you could say literally in every corner of the world and people who know what you're talking about. Manchester United is one of those.
Corner for Barcelona.
It's out to Dallo. Barcelona defending with purpose. And throughout the team, because it's Suarez who comes away with it. There's no real ball on for him except to go short. And Smalling, hustling and bustling. Fouling.
The delivery. Well, he's missed it, and you have to be opportunistic. A very good evening to you from Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams. This is Derek Ray in the commentary
Times like this, you're judged as a manager, aren't you?
And it's Manchester
the heat of battle against top opponents
in the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League.
Well, when United are always drawn against Barcelona, it's a mouth-watering prospect.
Stegen.
Playing catch-up as far as finals
Rashford.
Losing in 09, 2011. Pep Guardiola getting the better of United on those occasions.
And here is Sergio Roberto. Back for Semedo. Manchester United slightly out of shape here. They got away with a corner because Fred was filling in. He's had a decent game.
Yeah, with Sergio Roberto on there, that gives them the added option going forward. Clever player. That'll be their tactics, I think, just trying to hit United on the counter-attack whenever they can.
Well, the last discussion was about who was going to Jesse Lingard. Look at football recently, including the 2 England games.
Manchester United in a UEFA Champions League semi-final. It has a special ring to it, Lee.
Well, it does. The talking stops here. Certainly in the semi-finals I've ever played in. Sometimes the dressing room goes very quiet because the prize is so big. I don't mind that.
Too much on for a kick or a throw, eventually a throw.
The noise out on the pitch.
To Dalot.
This is the team Manchester United will go with. The highly proficient David De Gea starts in goal. Phil Jones starts with Chris Smalling in defence. Alexis Sanchez plays with Jesse Lingard on the flanks. And the centrepiece of the attack is Romelu Lukaku.
Manchester United, Solskjaer be thinking, well, look, our tempo is good. We've ruffled the feathers of these Barcelona players. If you're looking for Jesse Lingard, there's somebody who even more.
Sacrifice there, whether it was going to be Rashford or Fred or McTominay, but the midfield's working well. I think he was loath to touch that.
And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg.
Knows more than most of the Barcelona players about what it's like to play a Premier League team. Those years with Liverpool, 10 Premier League games, 69 goals. Against Manchester United in the Premier League.
Full control of the ball here. And the defender takes care of business.
Rồi đi chỉnh lại chút Linh em ạ.
A bit of physicality. It's almost as if he's forgotten what it was like.
Matic on the ball. Here is Fred. Pogba with the pass here.
Vừa ra bảo ông Sosa thay đổi người chút. Lingard vào sân thì nó mới có chuyện được. Ok, phút thứ 75 chuẩn bị đội mũ bảo hiểm nha anh em nhé. Biết là khó nhưng mà thôi, cứ cố gắng vậy. Messi. Và tạt bóng tốt của Ashley Young, Arturo Vidal.
Yeah, spot on from the linesman, spot on, but it was close.
Rakitic. 15 minutes to go. That's of course the second leg next Tuesday.
Young.
Barcelona lead since the 12th minute. Since the VAR review on a goal that was initially disallowed.
Messi.
Messi.
Can he make this move count?
A little bit of a bystander, really.
Một chiếc thẻ vàng. Một chiếc thẻ vàng dành cho Jesse Lingard.
A naughty tackle.
Certainly not a yellow card when you look at that. Vidal made the very most of it.
Chưa hiểu chuyện gì xảy ra.
And he's fired over the corner. Can they slot it home?
You do have to be 10 yards away from the free kick, but Barcelona were prepared to take it.
Okay.
And Manchester United players were crowding them. Well, there might be a bit of space elsewhere, perhaps.
Ivan Rakitic.
Vidal.
And Messi.
To Messi.
Routine, really.
Get away from three. They've surrounded him. He's been in possession really since the goal.
It's always great fun to chronicle a match.
Đây là Piqué.
Well, how much stuff does he do on a pitch? He's just endless. 90 minutes isn't
enough
to fit all his brilliance in.
Chuyển không thành công.
Vidal. This season's no different.
Busquets.
Messi.
Suarez.
Tiếp tục là Messi, Sergio Roberto.
Now Sergio Roberto, Luis Suarez.
Lionel Messi. Vẫn là Messi. Không được rồi.
United wise enough for that. Wise enough doesn't mean you can always stop it, but
they
did that.
Well, it has been tough for Messi to really dominate this match, but it mattered. He was there to create the only goal of the game.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion, he does. Suarez. He scores.
Semedo. Sergio Roberto.
Where the stamina of Manchester United will be put to the test. They've put a lot of work into the 77 minutes. Without any real reward.
Manchester United with the advantage.
Rakitic.
Barcelona just trying to make them chase the ball. Try and drain the tank.
Vidal.
Nicely done.
Messi, rất hay, rất trống trải. Đây là Sergio Roberto. Đường chuyền không được rồi. Pha nhả bóng ra lại không tới được vị trí của các đồng đội phía ngoài. Fred. Luso. Đấu đang diễn ra với một diễn biến khá du dương, cứ đẩy lên đẩy xuống nhưng không có một tình huống nguy hiểm nào để cho anh em có thể tỉnh ngủ cả. Vidal, Alba, Pique.
Chasing the game, having to chase the ball.
Yeah, it is tough at this stage in proceedings to have to do that.
Time for Smalling. Lots of room for Fred.
Mã Tiến An.
Martial.
Rafa.
Working from the left now.
Xem nào làm gì nào. Fred này. Fred chuyển cho Tomine. Tomine truyền lại cho Fred. Fred lại truyền cho Rafa.
Back to Rashford.
Rồi, không được. Đã có lỗi của Pogba ở phía trong. Vâng, trọng tài đang chỉ trỏ cái gì đó. Chỉ một ngón không được, ông chỉ hẳn hai ngón.
They have defended well in the main. Barcelona done what they've had to.
Seen as a foul by Lingard.
But for United, you're looking for that little bit of quality they haven't been able to provide tonight so far. They will look back on if they end up losing. Is that Dalot miss at the far post, that header?
Đây rồi. Không được. Đó là pha cản phá của Lindelof.
Defended himself regularly into the team, and this is his second season. Sweden international.
Phút thứ 81 rồi anh em ạ.
Semedo. Pique. Longley.
Taking care of business defensively here.
Vidal.
Will he play it in? Now it's Alexis Sanchez.
Going to press again. Very nearly forced an error.
Samuel Umtiti.
Here's Pique. Messi.
Hay quá.
Very well timed run.
Sergio Roberto
is the man again, the substitute.
Lionel Messi. Samuel Umtiti. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Sergio Busquets. Rakitic on the ball. Now Busquets. I must say, no shortage of space. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Pogba. Ball's gone. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Lionel Messi in full control of the ball here.
Suarez.
Too long.
Semedo.
Decent Roberto. Goalkeeper. Poor shot, to be honest with you.
Fred with it. Lingard. Pogba has it. Given away by Manchester United.
Again.
Phạt của Lionel Messi.
Can he do it?
Messi không được. David De Gea vẫn đang rất tỉnh táo.
Clever idea.
Yeah. They had to be alert to that little deflection.
Pogba.
Fred. Now Shaw.
Alexis Sanchez. Lukaku. Paul Pogba.
Lingard.
Fred.
Fred sliding it
Tommy
through
này.
to McTominay.
Rồi! Không được.
For Martial at speed.
Đó là pha lao vào của Martial. Đường chuyền rất hay của Tommy này.
Martial, and it is difficult to get your touches right when you're travelling like that.
7 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Manchester United have been behind for most of the evening. Shout for handball.
Tài bảo bóng không chạm tay, đá tiếp đi.
Off the back of Suarez.
Suarez.
His arms were down by his side as well.
Fred.
There's Fred again, mopping up. And the epitome of industry. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's the ball again, and he's still full of running.
As far as the keeper was concerned. Suarez.
Pace over the top will be a possible avenue to an equaliser with Martial and Rashford.
His possession stats don't really tell the tale of the game.
I think the officials got it correct.
Well, you run the risk when you play on the last defender, and he was so close to staying onside.
Fred.
Ông Fred này đọc cái tên ông nghe đã thấy nó cứ tù thế nào. Ông thay ông cho ông Pereira vào đọc nghe có vẻ nó tên nó bay bướm. Quả phá bóng lên dành cho cao thủ Barcelona. Đấy, tôi vừa nói xong, chắc là thay rồi. Solskjaer rất hiểu ý tôi. Vâng, nhưng mà lại thay Rashford ra.
Best for 85 minutes. Chance early in the second half when the ball was punched out by Ter Stegen. He knows the value of late goals. He's provided plenty of them in his own playing career. Most notably, of course, in Barcelona to win the Champions League.
Một chiếc thẻ vàng dành cho Smalling.
He's attacked everything tonight. I mean, we saw that earlier one on Messi. I mean, that was a bit more gentle. Hasn't really caught Suarez on the back of the head.
Suarez gets the ball played into him a lot. The way Barcelona play, often along the ground. You see bigger defenders fancy their chances of hitting him in the air. Very good at getting his physique. He's not the tallest player on the pitch in the position where he draws a foul. Barcelona's
good ball movement and a decent
they are a streetwise side, all top teams are, but
they had a decent reading of that ball in.
Aspect of their play has been severely tested tonight.
Now here's Arturo Vidal.
Semedo.
Well, they'll certainly know they've been in a fight here. They've had to work really hard for what they've got. Grateful to get out with a win if they can.
By Suarez.
Mày cũng không ngờ đông người đến như vậy.
Pereira, not Herrera.
Ở đấy thì bên club server của mình cũng gặp đôi chút vấn đề. Thành ra là hôm nay nó đang hơi lập cập. Hy vọng là trong trận đấu tiếp theo thì anh em sẽ tiếp ủng hộ được mình có thể cải thiện hơn. Andres Pereira, Pogba, Luso.
They make something of this Manchester United.
Chuyển không tới được
list of touches at the far post by Jordi Alba. Not a great clearance. Get in again and doesn't. Longley trying to help him.
Quả ném biên dành cho các thủ môn.
Pressing Manchester United.
Thời gian không còn nhiều.
And craving at least an equaliser here.
I think that experience of Alba and Piqué tonight has been invaluable in that defence for Barcelona.
Messi, the ball carrier here, trying to get Barcelona up the field.
Messi!
Devices, you can't do it.
Không vượt qua được Luso.
Hunted down. It has been for most of the evening, but not all of it. Played a part in the one goal we've seen.
Andres Pereira.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target.
Turn.
Can't score.
Cái lỗi của
On this occasion he does and he scores.
Chuẩn bị có một sự thay đổi người nữa tới từ phía đội viên Valverde. Carles Alena là người chuẩn bị đưa vào sân.
For Barcelona.
Và phát bóng rất chính xác của Tommy này. Này chỉ có Takadada mà thôi. Hết bên phải lại bên phía cánh trái, tạt liên tục. Hay quá. Luis Suarez rất nhịp nhàng. Sergio Roberto. Suarez. Messi đi bộ rồi. Đá rất bình tĩnh, rất từ tốn.
On this evidence, there's plenty more to come in the second leg, and you would expect Barcelona to ask a lot more questions of
đầu giữa Ajax và Juventus vẫn đang có tỷ số là 1-1.
To create a lot more chances on their own patch. But United, if it stays like this, still very much in the tie.
Piqué
comes. Really wanted to get it past the first defender then.
Working with Messi.
Pogba might fancy it. You never really know, Lee, if it's going to come off when you hit it on the volley in that fashion.
Yeah, 0-0. When he struck back, you think,
get it off as if you can to Manchester United. Who've covered a lot of distance in their efforts to peg back that early own goal. Sergio Roberto.
They've ceded possession, Barca.
Messi.
Been able to be the general here at Old Trafford.
Sergio Roberto.
Playing with purpose and control. It was a very good looking move, but alas, no end product.
Messi now.
Vidal.
Ivan Rakitic.
3 added minutes.
Antonio Valencia in possession.
Này sẽ có 3 phút bù giờ.
Sergio Roberto, so good at this Barcelona. And, wonder whether it's a bit more than keep ball.
There's certain brands around the world you could say literally in every corner of the world people know what you're talking about, and Manchester United is one of those.
It's been a different sort of Barcelona performance, though, hasn't it, from the one we're used to seeing down the years. They've had to dig in, be really defiant in the defending.
Ashley Young.
This time they've got Manchester United pinned in their own half, and that hasn't happened very often.
Now the delivery.
To United's credit, all their work, all the wish from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to get his players to be aggressive, not let Barcelona settle on the ball, and for long periods of the game that hasn't been the case. They're running down the clock by doing just that.
Yeah, that vast experience coming to the fore here for Barca.
Well, when United are always drawn against Barcelona, it's a mouth-watering prospect. They're playing catch-up as far as finals are concerned.
They don't have is really explosive pace running in Barca. And of course, Ousmane Dembele's just about fit. He's made the trip. He's on the bench here without much thought that he would be used. Maybe another week and he'd be a threat in Barcelona.
United have been much better than they were in the previous round here against PSG. Much more forthright and confident.
Giờ có lẽ là bình luận thì cũng chỉ đọc tên đầy đủ hết